Well, hello. It says we're broadcasting. We never know around here. So, welcome to another Thursday night. We are mixing things up a little bit. I've been drafted
Drafted.
to assemble a Fritz the Frog companion. I guess we need a name. You know, we got a lot of things out here we need names for now. We are
We do.
falling way
we
behind.
do. And when I get feeling better, I'm going to go through and name. I haven't named my rabbit yet. I kind of like Esmeralda. I don't know why, but I kind of like it.
Yeah. And thank you, Donna, for letting us know that we are broadcasting.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. You just get this little bitty changing of text at the bottom that says it's working, and it never gives me great confidence.
And we've sat here talking
to each other. One of these days, I'm going to have a blooper reel, and
oh no!
Maybe when we die, we will leave it to our children to put it up there.
He's threatened all the cussing that I do in my videos to make a video out of it and not take them out.
I think it would be fun to make, and nobody seems to agree, make a April Fool's Day dolls collectors, but I don't know. I guess it's just me.
Like what? Have all the people send you something?
No, just making fun of the collecting of dolls in a not a direct way, but a
you hurt people's feelings. We're not doing that.
And yeah, exactly. That's the whole problem is we can't poke fun at each other, at ourselves.
We used to be able to, but not anymore. So we have some fun tonight. Darren's going to put together a 3D frog that I have. Oh my goodness. It's been over a year since she was ready. And there is a story behind that. And I'll tell it when Darren starts putting things together. We have 20 questions, of which I just finished before Darren pulled it up. And we have EIEIO.
EIEIO, indeed.
Yeah, it might not go well. So it might be really fun tonight.
She says, can you bring in? I'm like, yeah, sure, I can. So you might have to change your clothes after. That's all right. So if the animal leaves and I don't come back right away,
he got pooped on.
Yeah, or something.
Yeah, something.
So what else was I just thinking? Oh, we beautiful weather here. We had a little rain yesterday, but we've mowed the lawns. And we've ridden our bikes. Yeah. Marna was out 3 days ago, and today.
2 days ago.
Was it 2 days ago?
Day before yesterday. I mowed yesterday. The day before I rode 6 miles, and it was too far for the way I'm feeling.
Well, yeah, she's just now finishing up the whatever crud she's had. And here we go. Well, hello, Karen and Katie and Donna and Preston and Renee and
the Rebecca, not Renee.
Yep, never too old. Yep, Rebecca and
who else is here?
I thought I saw Irene, Nicole, and Irene.
Oh, cool. And Tammy's here.
Preston's
here too.
I said Preston.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure I thought it.
We're happy to have
whether
you
the
all.
words came out or not. I don't know.
We're very happy to have each and every one, and we really do mean that. We really appreciate that you set time aside and come join us for our live. It's a big deal. All right, let me pull this up.
Oh, I'm sorry, Preston. You got hacked. That's
oh no,
terrible thing.
Oh no. And Tracy's crud or allergies? No, I've got crud.
Yeah, it was crud.
It won't let go.
It was lingering sinus. Got claws in us, but. I'm fine. I've never really been drugged down by it, but
you had it first,
and I had it first, but she had it longest. So she wins. Oh,
I was all happy. I'm thinking, I didn't get it. Okay, well, let's move on. We don't sit and talk about how sick we are. That's not fun for
nobody
anybody.
Wants to hear about that.
Okay, you want to show the prize for tonight? This is our prize for the. Which way you want to show it over there? Good. For 20 questions tonight, isn't she cute? On a bicycle. That's from my vault. I have 3 of those. There were 2 different outfits, and I'm sharing the one I had 2 of. I don't normally do that, But I thought she was cute, and here we are late spring, and I thought it was just the perfect little opportunity. Show it closer, show her cute little outfit. She's really dressed cute, I think. Got her little riding shoes and helmet. Just cute little girl. My first bike. Got little training
Oh,
wheels.
sure does. I can see those in there.
Yeah. So that's for our 20 questions in a little bit, and we have a craft in a little bit. What do you want to do first?
I do not care.
Okay.
I.
What if you got E-I-E-I-O?
You want me to start with E-I-E-I-O? Okay.
Sure.
Well, you said you're gonna. Well, here, let me.
Gonna what?
I know. I heard something about a story. I'm
Oh.
multiplexing here.
The story behind the frog. She had a name. I think I was going to call her Frida because, well, I have two stories. One, when I was a little girl, my dad swore that the first thing out of my mouth was, "I want a horse. I want a horse," and I never stopped saying it till I got a pony. And
Hey, Rue.
he actually, when I was 6 years old, borrowed a pony from a friend with a pony cart. And from another friend, he borrowed their 12-year-old son for the weekend. And Dandy was the pony's name, and she stayed the whole weekend with us, and I never left the yard. I came in to sleep, and I got up early to be back with her. Her name was Dandy, but we borrowed her from Fritz and Frida, what was their last name? Fredrickson. Yeah, that was really their names. Fritz Fredrickson and his wife Frida, honest to God. And I've never forgot those names because, man, I love that pony. We made these 3D printed, we didn't, Darren did, made these 3D printed frogs we made one for Dory for her birthday last year, April 13th. And we met up with them in Ohio. Oh, here comes Darren. Oh, you got him. Was it hard to catch him?
No.
This is our farm dog Rennie's rooster. Can you show him how
cat.
pretty he is, or
Yeah, just
are
a
you
second.
hanging on too tight?
I'm hanging on pretty
That's
tightly,
fine.
but
That's fine.
no, it's not a problem.
And I love it because I walk the dogs about 5:15 every
He's not
morning.
real happy about
and
being
he's
here,
out
but
there crowing. Isn't he gorgeous? Oh, he's so pretty, and he's such a good boy. I contacted a friend of mine who I bought goats from and I get eggs from. And I said, "Hey, you don't have a rooster around that you don't need, do you?" I said, it was Darren's idea because if we ever get, chickens or geese or ducks or whatever, show the back of him again. He is so beautiful. Anyway, Darren said it would be good to introduce Rennie, our farm dog, to birds now. So this is this is Rennie's rooster, Rue.
Yeah.
Isn't he gorgeous? So she gave us this little rooster, and the next time we picked up eggs, we picked him up. And honest to God, he's in a kennel, and we put him in a pen at first so that he wouldn't get Rennie and Rennie wouldn't get him. The first time I put Rennie in there, of course, I introduced him and all that. But the first time I walked away and came back, she was laying up against the pen and he was laying right next to her. Cutest thing. Now, if my German Shepherds go in that pen, near the pen, he didn't like them. But Rennie, he acts like no big deal. She's amazing with animals. What?
it's his buddy.
That's his mom.
Yeah.
So this is Rue, and that's our E-I-E-I-O. But I started to say at 5:15, he's crowing. The light comes on kind of not over his kennel, but out from, because he's under a, what do you call it, lean-to, and he'll crow. So on the frog, Darren made 2 of these. Thank you. I'm very proud of him. He's my pet. I told my friend, the farmer lady, I said, that rooster? I said, he's a pet. We laughed. The frog, it took Darren hours. It took over a week to print all the pieces to the frog. Of course, he does it while he's working, and it took a while to get them made. And then we got all the things for it, the elastic and everything. And we met Dory and Andrew in Ohio. And I'll be doggone if we didn't mess up some parts to Dory's. And we were well into putting them together before we figured it out. And I could have just cried. I could have just sat down and cried because I was so excited to do this and we were building them together and, you know, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, Dory has long since put her little girl frog together. She has a light pink. We printed a light pink and a dark pink, and we let her choose, and she chose the light pink. It's like a shiny, almost iridescent, isn't it?
It's a
Silk
pink.
Yeah, very pretty. And then I kept this one, and I didn't care. I like them both. So that's the story behind the frog. And isn't there a small one in there too that we haven't put together? A little blue frog, Jeremiah.
You should see Rue in there now. He's strutting around. Yeah, I'm a big deal.
Yeah, he is a big deal. He'll crow in a minute. He'll crow.
Yeah, there's a blue one in here.
That's a small one, the regular size.
Oops,
turn that on, show him.
I will. Yeah.
Everything's backwards for us tonight, so you got to kind of.
Just a little head here.
That's very cute. That is the size that they print right on.
Yeah, this is the normal size.
On Thingiverse. If you download the pattern or use the pattern, however you say it, models.
Froggy, the BJD frog, I think is what it's called.
Yeah, and it's a free pattern. Joni at Joni's Photography, Doll Photography channel has one. Beth Ramston, J Dolls UK, and Tammy and I did. That's how Fritz came to be. We did a Princess and the Frog, and I made Tammy a frog. She didn't want the BJD. And then Beth made one for herself and J Dolls UK. And J Dolls UK is going to be showing her, she was telling me, on Elf Day, the 21st. She'll be showing her frog. So you might want to go by her channel and see that. Did you do the size model at Thingiverse, Joni, or did you make yours smaller yet? But they're really cute, and I think Darren's getting set up over here to start the craft for tonight. It's an interesting pattern. It's
a lot of pieces.
The head does not have, or does it have the S hook? You might need an S hook.
It has, I believe.
Yeah,
it's
I think that's all it takes. But does the S hook hook to that?
It's been a while since I did this. So
it's been a very long time.
She said today, she's like, "We're going to build the frog." I'm like, "Okay."
Look what I brought you. I brought you some tweezers.
Sure, we're going to. Oh no, this. Yeah, see, we can't do this.
What?
We can get started on it, but
what's the problem?
Well, this has to get glued. This piece here, I'm pretty sure has to get glued to here.
Oh, for heaven's sakes! I can't do it again.
Or maybe not. It's been so long. I needed a refresher course.
It's not like we haven't been doing anything.
Anyway, I saw that
Joni made her slightly smaller than the other.
Preston was saying that there are
high quality dolls released, articulated dolls for $2. That's interesting. Has anybody else seen those? I saw they had some new dolls. I didn't pay that close of attention. We were kind of in a hurry when we were in there, and I've been getting dog toys and rabbit bowls, but now I'm going to go back to Crocs. They're knocking their food over, and it's a waste. How's that going over there?
I thought you were going to entertain them while I build.
Looking at stuff. So I bought a smart doll. I ordered a smart doll. A gal I'm acquainted with on Instagram contacted me. She had seen that I had wanted Athena, and she had an older one, and contacted me. Hi, Tina. And asked me if I wanted it, told me the price, said it comes with extra clothes. And I said, yeah, that I wanted her. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to cover my microphone. And so she just sent me pictures today, and she's coming with some CJ clothing and shoes, and she's going to mail her Monday or Tuesday. And it's Athena, the older doll, like not the Gen 2, the not Gen 2. What's the frame? Evolve frame. But I'm fine with that. Hi, Missy. Thank you so much for the happy. Oh, good. I'm glad it arrived. Very glad it arrived. I didn't know how many shoes you had for your little Kenner. Darren and I love sending Happy Mail. If postage wasn't so high, we'd be mailing them like we used to, but it's just gotten really high. We used to, when I first started my channel, we did beginning crafting. And I had, was it 7 people that I sent a craft packet to every month. And I'd send them fabrics and usually a doll, like Barbie from a thrift store or garage sale or whatever, so that they'd have just a little fun. And we put all kinds of stuff in there, a stand, shoes, fabric, pattern, all kinds of stuff. And it was like $3.95 anywhere in the nation, sometimes cheaper, with the doll and everything, like a big envelope. And now you can't mail anything for less than $4 something. And it's really a shame because it's so much fun. Oh, you have her original shoes? Oh my God, Missy, how cool is that? What color shoes did you get with her? Y'all know Kenner Blyce are my Grail dolls. I just, when it comes to Kenner Blyce, my ears are like, what? Oh, I love them. Have you tried Pirate Ship? I have not. I use PayPal shipping, and it's cheaper than going to the post office and sending it by quite a bit, in fact, which I don't get it, but okay. She came with the red sneakers. Oh, how cute. I don't remember red sneakers on the Kenners, but I'll bet Dory would. I don't think she's here tonight, but Dory would remember those shoes. Dory is my Kenner mentor. When she was there when I bought my first Kenner at Gigi and Sherry's, and I had her, oh, what do you think? What do you think? Should I do it? Is it a good deal? So it was very helpful. But yeah, I love those Kenners. I just love those Kenners. So what have you found out over there?
Oh my God, so many pieces to these poor dolls. But we're moving along. I needed super glue.
Oh dear.
I got it.
Okay.
And we got this glued.
Okay.
The neck joint and the...
Hold it up under the camera.
This screws into the bottom of the head so that you can remove the head. Although it's really...
I don't know why you would.
This is not my favorite BJD design. They did it really
complex.
Yeah, overtly complex, and because you can't actually screw this in. I don't know if you can.
That 3D filament really does shine as much as you're seeing there.
Because I don't know if they can see.
Oh no! Don't take Fritz apart. What's the matter with you?
I'm taking him apart, but it's just winding up the. You can see it's still attached through it, so you really can't remove his head.
Does it have an S hook in there?
No.
Okay.
It all ties to this piece here.
Oh, okay. I forgot. It's been so long.
I know. That's what I said. It's been a long time. So.
And I remember she had a name, Frida.
Oh, okay.
Remember Fritz and Frida Fredrickson that my dad borrowed the pony from?
Oh, yep.
Show her face with the eyes. That is so cute. Her eyes are glow in the dark. The
whites.
whites of her eyes. What is it called? The I can't think. Can't think tonight.
The whites of her eyes.
The whites. Yeah, there you go. Don't shoot till you see the whites of their eyes.
Something like that.
Yeah, there you go. She is cute. But we did those in glow in the dark. Thought that'd be different. I have a troll. What is it, 6-inch? Darren printed it in glow in the dark filament. This stuff is so good. It is upstairs on a shelf in my doll nook. No direct sun hits it at all. And I do not leave my lights on up there. I don't, of course, I don't leave my windows open up there because of, you know, my dolls. And every night he glows. You can see a troll standing there glowing, not just a little ball, but you can see it's a troll. I just love him. And then we we spent the extra money, and I got glow in the dark yarn. And it's like a yarn that has a weave through it of glow in the dark, I don't know, string or something. And I just love that. So that's why I wanted the glow in the eyes for the glow in the dark eyes for the
and I got you glow in the dark paint that you use to
yeah, the paint. Yeah.
Paint his eyes and stuff.
Yep, his eyes are painted with blue. Rebecca is sewing. Who are you sewing for? What doll are you sewing for? Because I'm betting you're sewing for a doll.
I'm about out of super
Hi,
glue.
Darla. You can't. They can't see you. You're not on camera.
Well, I'm just trying to super glue here, and
well, you're
I'm
supposed to be
out.
entertaining with your
well,
hands.
I am never entertaining on a good day.
I don't know. I don't know.
Just trying to lay some.
Thank you, Tammy. I really like that pink, and it is that high shine. It is. It's really cool. And what we made her the same size as Fritz.
I guess we should have made her just a hair smaller so she could.
No, I like that.
Okay.
They can sit together, and I'm gonna make her some a little dress, maybe an apron dress. Fritz has and he should have it on. He still has a Star Wars outfit on, but I want to make her a little dress out of that fishing lure print I have that his little vest is out of. How cute would that be with a little apron over it? Or make the apron out of that and make the dress underneath like, what do you call it? Not dirndl, chemise.
Yeah, if I scoot closer to the camera, I can. So super glue is, we use this gel stuff. I don't know if anybody else does. I use this a lot more than just the original liquidy super glue.
It's easier.
Way easier.
I don't get my fingers as...
Well, you don't usually use either, so.
No, I usually leave it for dinner. I'm a mess. When I use my hot glue gun, I always make spider webs. Doesn't matter when. Rebecca is sewing for a 6.5-inch tall Barbie mermaid tail, making her a skirt. Hopefully the pattern I make works. We attempt some pants too. Bet they end up wonky. Oh, you don't know. You make some cute things, Rebecca.
We got more gluing.
Nola's here, just got home. Hi, Nola. More gluing?
More gluing.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, uh-oh, indeed.
We might not be able to finish this tonight. Might be a 2-week project. Tonight you watch Darren glue.
Glue the pieces together, yeah.
Next week we actually get the elastic out. We are putting together another frog. Her name is Frida.
Boy, you're sounding worse. She hasn't been coughing all day, and all of a sudden now, it's all this talking.
We went for a bike ride today. We only went like 3.5 miles today.
I pulled a Marna. I got super glue somewhere on my fingers.
Yesterday I mowed. The back pasture takes about, 4 or 5 hours?
Yeah.
4 or 5 hours.
And the last hour was in the rain.
And the last half hour, yeah, I was in the rain, but I only had a small section to do. And I just hit it and kept going. Got it done. I was glad to do it. Nola, the thing about mowing, laundry, and dishes is when you get done, it looks it. When you sweep the floor or dust or do your windows or that, your mirrors and stuff, you don't notice it. But when you do those dishes and laundry and mowing, boy, you stand back and just, it looks good. I don't mind doing any of those three things, not at all.
Our back pasture, when we mow it, it looks like a golf course when we're done. It's only
People
for a
say
day.
that, yeah.
It's only for a day.
Well, it is not.
Well,
We mow 10 acres, so we divide it in 2 days. I used to do it all in one day. I'm not that young anymore. What does it take? 3 hours for the front?
yep, we can do the actual yard, what people would consider a yard, the front and back yard in 3 hours with a 54-inch wide John Deere lawnmower.
Yep. That's kind of what I do, Nola. Half and half. Half and half. Well, I think I'm going to start. Well, yeah, I can't start trivia.
Sure you can.
Tell you what, why
you
don't
can start trivia and I'll stop and mark the names down as you go.
Well, I can. I just need your help to watch who if they get it or not. I guess I could do it, but I'm lazy and it's fun to do together.
I'm just going to keep gluing these pieces right now.
Glue that together and then we'll let it sit.
I'll push the camera this way more next time. It's really, for those of you who do this
We're
stuff.
having trouble with our cameras.
It's not a
problem. Where to put them. Yeah, we are.
It's just,
Darren always sticks up for technology.
It's me. It's not the cameras the cameras are working flawlessly. It's me. I didn't set them where I should have. I wasn't thinking about any of this.
I kid Darren all the time. Like if we have a TV remote broke, I hate the new one. It's real tiny and my fingers, I have to do it just right. And I have long nails, so it's real aggravating. And then I carry extra static electricity. So if I don't hit it just right, it goes everywhere. So I'll be cussing and talking about it. And he sticks up for the electronics. If my computer isn't working and I'm
that's
like,
not entirely true. I told you
so
that
I
remote
kid him all the time. I always say, you always take the side of technology.
Well, I know the difference between user error and computer error.
All right. How much more gluing do you have to do?
You know what? I don't know. I think that's the last piece, but.
Are those the hip joints?
Those are the hip joints.
I forgot about all that gluing.
I did too. Well, there's and that's the other thing about the stringing here is that after you get his hand strung, you have to decide that is the tension you want in his fingers forever. Because the next step is you glue the hand to the wrist. And once that's done, you can't, I guess I could take a saw and saw this off.
You'd have to cut it off and print a new one.
You'd have to start all over if you didn't like it. And that's just, I don't know, poor planning on my part.
And elastic in dolls, I'm sure most of you know this, elastic inside these strung dolls stretches and wears out, so it has to be replaced and tightened.
Like this is where I would have put a thread, and because the hand could be thread, the elastic ends right here. The elastic that goes up the arm, it ties to the bottom of this wrist here. So there's no elastic that goes from the hand to the wrist. So this could have been screwed together.
Yeah.
And then you would be able to change it or adjust it.
Show them how the eyes are, though.
And the eyes are
cute.
bad. Well, it's
like
cute.
it.
But when you get them tight,
they're individual.
When you get them tight, they flop out like that. And you have to get that perfect balance so that you can.
And again, it has to be tight to start.
You can adjust them the way you want, and then.
But they move independent. I think that's so cute.
No, it's cute. It's really a cute model.
It is.
It's just it could use a chef's kiss, I guess. I don't know what you want to say. Just a little tweaking to make it perfect.
It's a lot of parts.
It is
a lot of parts, especially with the fingers. Show them the elastic you're going to use. Oh, you know what?
What?
Is that new elastic in there we just bought? Thicker?
No.
That you just bought?
Yeah, there's some.
Yeah, that's it. We just bought that for the rabbit.
Yeah. And this
But
is
it's really
too
fun.
thin.
If you go to thingiverse.com and Cult 3D, now Cult 3D cost, not to look at, but to buy the models. Thingiverse is free. Anything you see there, isn't it everything free on Thingiverse?
I believe so,
Yeah.
And not everything on Cult 3D costs, but
No,
most
most
does.
of it does.
They
And they
Thingiverse
have a
doesn't
lot of dolls.
Thingiverse
Lot
doesn't
of
have a
dolls.
way to collect money at all, so there's no way everybody's free there. Whereas Cult does, so that's where people go usually.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a little feather of ruse.
I want that. There's a cat-faced BJD doll. The model for it is $38 something, $39. But I would use that. The problem is you pay for the models. That's the pattern. And then you can't sell them. You can't, a lot of them say you can only make like this many. It's like, I'm sorry, I'm paying you $40. I think I ought to be able to do anything I want with it. But I mean, I'm not going to sell the pattern, but I think I should be able to sell the dolls if I print them. Doll glasses found on Thingiverse and they printed at the, oh, that's cool. Yep. Darren printed some Barbie sized.
Yep.
I think you made them a little bit bigger for Ken.
Yep. And I always tell people, you don't have to
It's
have
a
a
lot
3D
of fun.
Yep.
Rebecca.
Check out your local schools, your local libraries, or find somebody in the area who has it and trade them. Maybe that you've got do something or make something that they'd like to have.
But keep in mind, it's not like a copy machine. You don't put it in, it makes it, and you're done. And the filament is not inexpensive. I mean, it's not real expensive, but it's not inexpensive.
Yeah, I think it's about almost a full roll. I guess it's about 2/3 of a roll. So you're talking about $14, $15 to print Fritz.
In filament.
Size. In filament.
Yeah.
Correct. Just the filament, not the wear and tear on the machine, amortization costs of a machine or electricity or time or any of that kind of thing.
Yeah, time and electric really play into it too. Time. Missy said the frog is too complicated. She's going to do an articulated cat tonight. Is it a cat or is it a doll cat? A doll with a cat head. And have you seen those? I really, really like them. I'm pretty sure I'll be getting that. We're going to try to find out if I can, I don't know how to word it. We don't charge extra like for Winterfest. What we want to do is put one 1/3 doll BJD 3D printed kit into one of the boxes, which will be blind box. Nobody will know who's going to get it. But I don't even know if I can do that. I have to find out because am I selling it because I'm charging, for the event? It goes in the same box. So I don't know. I don't know. What is, I don't even know what that is. Anthropomorphic?
I think
I don't
she
know.
means
Doll, yes.
animals
Doll,
with a human look to them.
Yeah.
Like your bunny, even.
Okay, Missy said that she likes the cat heads too, and they have been in my cart. Okay, this is a cat. Okay. When you say on your cart, do you mean the whole doll or the model for your 3D printer? I think I'm going to get that one on Cult 3D either way. It's pretty cute. They have a couple. One's more simple than the other. Doesn't cost much less. I like the one with the feet. Okay, the whole doll. Very cool. Very cool.
Trying to remember which way this all goes together now.
Well, don't you have the page up? You should show that page on the camera that you're working off of the site.
Well, that would be very hard. So.
Oh, okay. If you go to Thingiverse and you look at the frog, they give you a link that shows how to put it together. It's got step by step how to put the frog together. That's what he's using. Working on those hands.
Yeah, I thought that would be a good thing for tonight.
Yep.
Since
get it started. Maybe we'll have to do that again next week. Next week, though, I was going to do ear piercing.
Well, if it takes a couple of weeks.
Yeah, it's no problem.
I don't think they're at the edge of their seats.
No.
I could be wrong.
No,
but...
I don't think so. But I'm excited about this frog. I really like him, and I love my rabbit. I just like her more all the time. I never know which way to go.
I have to look.
I need to make her
the hand closes towards the dot on here. So I have to make sure everything's pointed in the right direction.
And we did print out a little one because we were talking about, in March. She can sit up. Sit up, sweetie pie. I don't have it together yet, and I was going to, but, I've been out riding my bike in the lawnmower, and thank you. I really like her. Oh, really cool. Got the VIP pet. Very cool. The rabbit, we are checking all of the copyright, all of the different channels that worked on the rabbit and all the design and everything to make sure that we can send those out to everybody. But, I think that's just a fun thing to do in March. And I thought of a lot of ideas, and I don't think it would be too hard to get guest crafters if I mailed them the kit for free. I'd like for somebody to make a sweater and a little outfit, and share that and maybe do some kind of furniture for her. I know I really enjoyed March this year, and the guest crafters really, really made it. I mean, that little chair, that little rainbow high chair that Joni did, I love that. I plan on making more. Just time. I cannot believe tomorrow is May 10th. And my puppy's going to be 5 months old. Time is flying. But the crafts are really what makes it, and we'll have hopefully some guest speakers. But the whole weekend will be around the rabbits. And she was not hard. This is all chalk, and all of her face up is chalk and color pencil. The whole thing. The ears are chalk. Her tail is chalk. And I might not be fancy, but I think she's cute enough. I can never remember which way to go. Her belly, I painted. I'm not going to pull it up. But they're just, I really like them. And the eyes, of course, Darren did the, where's the camera? Where's the camera? There we go. Her eyes, Darren did. I wish you could see how really brown they are. Just cute. So anyway, we're checking into all that now because you guys seem to think this would be a good idea. And put your arm down. What else are we doing around here? Oh, I got to make a pair of socks for my 17-inch blonde boy. What are we calling it? Reminds us of Darren. What is it called?
He doesn't get into enough trouble to be anything like reminding you of me.
What do we call it, though? I can't remember. Anyway, my Darren doll. I've got the shirt.
Loosely based on a story by Darren.
I've got the Velcro on the back of the shirt, which worked perfect. And I got a pair of jeans made. They're not the best jeans, but I can't sew the best right now. I think they're adorable. Well, thank you. And I get his socks made. I am going to make him socks. Usually I don't. But he's got some black boots, and I don't want him to get stained from the boots.
And unlike Marna, I do wear socks.
Yeah, he does.
Not all the time, but I'm not in socks.
When he rides bikes, he wears like cute socks, like cyclish, like they have things on it. He's got one with ET on a bike, and he's got some different beer socks. And what else do you have?
I got a couple of dinosaurs and Star Trek. And
Bigfoot. You got those big. You got a couple pair of Bigfoot.
Yep. Actually, the pair of Bigfoot we bought the last time we drove, was it the last time? The last time we drove to Florida, and we stopped in Georgia at the Bigfoot Museum.
That was so fun.
A Bigfoot Museum. I
That
can't
was
say.
really fun.
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, just we have friends here in Missouri gave us, when we first moved here, as kind of a housewarming gift, they gave us a lawn statue of Bigfoot.
It's a small one.
It's about 2 foot tall. I mean, it's not
it's
small.
bigger than that.
Yeah.
But it's not full size.
No,
like
it's
you
not
said.
a great big.
I want one of those great big ones. They have those in a little town here in Missouri, and we drive by it, and I see it out there. The thing must weigh a ton. I mean, it's all concrete, and it's like 6 foot or tall or so. But I wonder, you know, how do they deliver that? Because it's not going to fit in our Aveo, that's for sure.
No, I imagine not. Even if it would fit, it couldn't carry the weight, I'll bet. It'd be the back end or the front end would be up off the ground.
I love Bigfoot stuff. What do our T-shirts say? Our bike riding T-shirts? I can't.
Well, he's the hide and seek champion.
Hide and seek champion, yeah. We like Bigfoot a lot. I have some stuffed Bigfoot. And how's that going over there? Can you hold it where we can see it? Push it up towards Fritz's.
You know, I think it would help if I didn't have all this here, but we'll see.
You need to scoot forward a little bit. There you go. There you go.
You ask a lot.
And you know what, Donna? I believe stranger things are out there, and they keep discovering more stuff. And through the years, people have seen something. A lot of it, they say, is a hoax, but it's not all a hoax.
Bigfoot
statues
and the Loch
and
Ness monster and so many other things, they could be hoaxes, but I believe that there are certainly a lot of strange things out there that we have not found.
There's a lot of strange things out there. There's a lot of strange things right here in this garage.
Yeah.
Donna said in Oklahoma, they have a $3 million bounty on one in the state if you find one. Lots of sightings, great for tourism. Yes.
Yeah.
Same in Georgia. They've got signs and
it's just fun.
Yep.
Fox
Mulder. She said, "Call me Fox Mulder." Mulder. Yeah, he used to watch. What was that show called?
X-Files.
What was that called? X-Files, yeah. And I have nightmares after that sort of stuff. So I'd go soak in the bathtub while he watched that.
Well, I got one hand together, and I just have
Hello,
to tighten it. The one
HM. Good to see you tonight. Yes, I agree, never too old for dolls. There are too many legends for it not to be at least partially real. Yep. Yep. I used to have, I don't know where it's at. I had a really cute little Bigfoot, looked like a Bigfoot. And I took the seam in the back and I split it. I used to have a teddy bear like this as a kid. And I took out some stuffing and I made a pocket, and then I made a little closure in this stuffed Bigfoot. And then it rode on my bicycle on the handlebars. I would tie it down. Darren since started 3D printing bicycle seats for my dolls and stuff. But I would put money in there and got to thinking, well, I think I'm clever because I'm hiding money. Who wouldn't steal
the Bigfoot?
Steal the Bigfoot and not even know the money was in it. But yeah. So what's the topic we're just chatting. Darren is working on a 3D printed frog doll, BJD, and he's getting a hand together. That's what you see over there in pink. There is a 3D printed doll right next to it called Fritz.
And he's getting a pink companion.
He's getting a pink girlfriend named Frida. I think that needs to be
Swedish
tighter.
I
think they
this
were
hand
German.
is the problem. The two on the end I can make good and tight, but because it's the way it's built, I have to go back and re-stretch it now to try and.
Fritz's girlfriend, yes. I think Fritz and Frida Fredrickson were German, but I'm not sure.
I just got
They could have been anything. I just wanted to see their
half-inch
pony.
tight.
The what else have you printed lately? You've been printing some cool stuff. We do have Elowen shoe sole blanks now.
And we showed those last week.
Yeah, we showed those last week. I'm excited about those. I've only made one pair. You'd think I'd have half a dozen made by now, but boy, by the time I get up and I do a little sewing and I feed all the animals and we get a bike ride in, it's nap time. Have lunch and a nap.
Well, this is kind of, we should probably pause at this. You've seen the process now.
All right. Well, do the other hand and then do something else next week. I mean, do the other hand through the week.
Yeah.
And then
yeah,
we'll come back. Show the foot. Those are cute. Look at these feet. Isn't this the cutest? And he can actually stand, Fritz can, and so can the rabbit. But the rabbit, you got to work to get her balanced.
This is one thing I did. With these feet, you can't.
They can't see it. Push it over a little bit.
Pants are a problem because these feet are so big. So you'd have to.
He wears baggy pants.
Have really baggy pants. But what I did with this one, when I printed this, is I put magnets. I sliced it, and I sank holes in it, so that you can take the feet off, and then they're magneted together. And then I
forgot about that.
I set them so that the magnets are offset a little bit, so they're indexed. If you just have a magnet flat, then the foot could turn to funny angles. But with it, I don't know if you can see that it's inset here a little bit. One's inset. The foot is inset. There's
three rather than just the one.
And then this side just sticks out or protrudes. And so when they go in together, and then the other foot, I actually did them. Oh, where is the other foot? Oh, here it is.
Don't say that.
I did them different, so you can't actually. They're reverse magnetism.
There's a right and a left foot.
So that so that you can't mix up the feet, because there is a right and a left foot. They do have a different.
Very cute.
Symmetrical shape.
Very cute. Love those.
So that's what I'm trying to do now with things when I print them, is try and figure out a way to, where is the, oh, there it is right there. How can we make this a little easier to work with?
Joni says she'll have to remember that. It's okay. I like the idea, Joni, that you know how baggy you got to make those pants for the frogs.
Yeah, that's why Fritz is often in tops only.
Well, he and Donald Duck and Winnie the Pooh and Peter
Cottontail?
No, I can't think of his name.
All right. Well, let me put that away here.
Why don't you put that back in the box so we can put this under the.
All right.
Here, give me Fritz. And just put the rest back in the box.
Okay.
Here's Fritz. He's so cute. He's one of my favorite things. He is just one of my favorite things. He can do so much with his hands. Amazing things with his hands. You can wrap it around to hold stuff or hold your finger or whatever. He stands on these feet. Let's see if I can get him to stand. I won't be able to now that I said he could. You know how that is. You say your kid can do something and they won't. Fritz.
I'm wondering now if
All right, we're going to play 20 questions. He is big. And they printed out, how tall would you say that guy is? The regular size. And same with the rabbit. They were, they're 8 or 10 inches, and I wanted them bigger. I wanted Fritz bigger because we were doing Princess and the Frog, and I wanted him taller than my Blythe doll, who was the princess, when we did that collab. All right.
And my camera time so briefly interrupted here, so quickly interrupted.
All right, you got your scorecard? Let me move this out of the way here. We have 20 questions. This is how it works.
I got a lot more than 20.
Everyone is welcome to play, but you can't win unless you're a subscriber. It is not too late to hit that subscribe button and the like button, if you would, please. The answers are what I have written down, what my research turned up. And we have 20, and the person that gets the most wins the doll. If I do not have your address, please contact me so I can get that out to you in the next week or so. And some of the questions are hard.
Are they?
Yeah, some are.
Okay. That's what we like.
Are we ready? Everybody ready? Got your fingers ready to type the answers? On dolls, not a regular color, but a fantasy color. What is Marna's favorite hair color?
Oh, that's easy.
What is Marna's favorite fantasy hair color? Tracy got it. Number 2.
And the brighter, the better.
It's right, the bright. And I love neon.
Pink.
Hot pink. Hot pink. Number 2. Name 3 things. I think we did this one. You know, I think maybe. I hope some of these aren't repeats, but if they are, that's okay. You'll know the answer. Redhead's honeybee is absolutely right with regular hair color, natural. But we were going for the fantasy, and that was pink. Name 3 things we sell on our website.
Yeah, we did do that before.
I think we did that. I hope we didn't do these others.
Did you grab the wrong list?
No.
Well, this will be a quick, easy one then.
These were in the car. We went to a Ren fair last Sunday.
Yep.
And I'm not up to par, so I couldn't walk around as much as Darren. We always meet his son there. And so I went and sat in the car a couple times. I had a notebook, so I started working on questions.
Do you have any of the chairs on?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, well then, if you've got chairs up the bike chairs or car seats or whatever you want to call them, then Rebecca.
Okay.
Never too old for dolls.
Number 3, I swear I think we have this one too. How tall are the original Neo, that means first, Rainbow High dolls? Doesn't that sound familiar?
You must have been delusional.
Or something. Nope. 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 How tall are the original Rainbow High dolls? Do you have a
tape measure right there?
Grab that doll behind you.
Nola says 13.
Nope. Creative Me has it.
They can't see that because she's not on.
That's not a Rainbow High doll.
Oh, duh.
Oh, it is. I'm sorry. Forgive me. I thought that was my Winter Rainbow. They can't see it. You do that.
I know. I'll get with it in a second. I'm not used to. You moved the camera on me here.
10-inch.
Oh, and they still can't see it.
10-inch. Never to. Oh, who had it first? Creative Me had it first.
More like an 11-inch.
They're sold as 10-inch.
Yeah.
They're sold as 10-inch. And I wrote it up, so my answers.
Marna's pony, her rules.
What did the original, we're talking the original, when they first came out, Rainbow High dolls come with inside their box? I swear I did these before. What did they come with? The original Rainbow High dolls, what did they come with in their boxes? More than that, Nola. Extra outfit and shoes. Yes. Let's see if anybody has. Here it is. Missy, doll, stand, and extra outfit. That's the correct answer. So Missy got that. Number 5, name a doll that comes from the factory with painted fingernails. Name a doll that comes from the factory with painted fingernails or toes.
It would be odd for them to have painted toes but not fingernails.
Right. Toner doll. Tracy got it. Barbie. Hold up. Let's go back a little bit. Can you pull that down?
Rainbow High is the
Yep. Was that the first answer?
first answer.
Okay, who is that?
Nola?
Yeah, that is correct. They did.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. They had gone up so fast that I did not see the first one. Okay. Number 6. Name a 1/6 scale doll. Name a 1/6 scale doll. Life. Yep, Tracy's got it. Number 7. What is the USD price of a smart doll? The USD price of a smart doll.
Which smart doll?
A classic. You're right. I'm sorry. I am going to pull it up.
Were we getting within $25? It's kind of a fluctuating by the minute.
Now, I didn't think about that. That's why I'm pulling it up. Okay. Usually I have that up. All right, pull it back down.
Yep, I got it here. So what's we haven't got it within 25, you say?
I said what's the price?
Right, but I mean, you want the pennies and the
No. Pull
honey
that
would be the closest.
Pull that back down. $500 is not the closest.
Her second guess. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. $361.48. Can you please pull that down so I can see what people had?
I'm telling you.
Okay. We are going to give that to Honeybee because it's the closest and it does fluctuate. All right. Name 3 body styles of a smart doll. Name 3 body styles of a smart doll. We just said 1.
I didn't know there were 3. See, tells you what I know.
Yeah. Name 3 body sizes.
4 if you include the one he hasn't released.
Well, that have been released. That's only fair. We talk about a lot of things.
Yeah.
But what actually hits the market? 3 body styles. No one has it yet. No.
Yep, Never Too Old does now.
Okay, Never Too Old for Dolls. Pair, boy, and classic. That's what I was looking for. All right. Number 9. Name a popular doll by Mattel that is not. I wrote these in the car. Name a popular doll by Mattel that is not from the Barbie line. It's funny because I just added question close to that this evening when I finished them. Monster High. There you go. Who had it first?
Darla?
Okay,
Looks
Darla. Name the most popular baby doll on YouTube. Name the most popular baby style doll on YouTube. Tracy, you're close, but we weren't looking for the name of one. We're looking for the type of one. Yep, Reborn. Darla has it. Number 11. I'm looking for the name of the doll on this one. Name a type of cloth doll. We're looking for names. Several came on the market and they have names. Even their line carries the name. Cloth dolls. Raggedy Ann. There you go, Joni. 12.
Joni's on the board now.
Name a type of animal that Dolls Rescue has shown in the EIEIO, what would you call it, section of our live?
Sure.
Segment of our live. Name an animal that Dolls Rescue has shown. You don't have to say its name.
Tracy's got it, goat.
There you go. Number 13. Name a doll that comes in a blind bag. We're looking for a type of doll. You don't, name a type of doll that comes in a blind bag. Tracy's got it, penny box.
All right, Tracy. Tracy is pulling ahead.
Name 14. Name a popular doll, any doll, made by Mattel in the 1960s that you can no longer buy new today. Name a popular doll, any doll, made by Mattel in the 1960s that you cannot buy new today. Nana Surprise. Okay, those were that. Okay, we're Never Too Old, Chatty Cathy. That was Rebecca, I believe.
Never Too Old, Chatty Cathy.
Yeah. Number 15. Give a name, the doll's name, of one of the Monster High dolls made by Mattel. Funny thing was, I had just written that out and I said to Darren, oh, I'm working on my 20 questions. Can you think of something? And he turned one way and turned back and said, how about name 3 Monster High dolls by name? And I showed him this and it's like, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay, here we go. Somebody,
Draculera from Never Too Old,
okay.
Rebecca. And who is now pulled into Ty Tracy now.
Aha.
Neck and neck down the thoroughfare here.
Number 16. Name a company that makes horses for 18-inch dolls. Name a company, and there are at least 2 that makes horses for an 18-inch doll.
Did somebody, Rebecca says somebody else got it first. I missed. Hold on. Oh, Tracy Claudine.
Claudine, yeah, that's one. Yeah, that's the werewolf.
I'm sorry. Tracy did get it. So now I got to erase one of Rebecca's. Thank you, Rebecca.
Okay.
I'm sorry now. Yeah, back
All
to
right,
the.
so now we have to scroll back up. Our
Honeybee's
generation.
Our generation.
Are
yeah.
we going to accept that?
I would not.
Okay. We need the name of the company that makes Our Generation. But somebody already has American Girl before them. Who had that?
Missy.
Okay. First.
Yeah. There's a Batat, a Briar.
First.
Mattel, and the first reference to American Girl was Missy.
Okay. That was 16, right? Yep. Number 17. Name the company that makes smart dolls. The company name that makes smart dolls. Kind of on a smart doll roll because I was in the process of purchasing another. Okay, who was first? Darla.
With Culture Japan.
Culture Japan. Yeah. Number 18. What type of dolls were sent out monthly found in McCall's magazine? This has been a while ago. And when did they stop doing that? Oh gosh, some of you may not have been born, but you should know this. What was the McCall's magazines? Oh, I'm sorry. What type of dolls were sent out monthly found in McCall's magazine? You don't need her name, just the type. Paper dolls, that's correct. Who has paper dolls?
The first paper dolls was Never Too Old. Rebecca.
Okay, Rebecca.
She's getting her point back.
There you go. What was the McCall's magazine paper doll's name? What was her name? And the two names up there are not correct. There's two names up there, they are not correct. Betsy McCall. Oh, Missy said Betsy, but she was actually Betsy McCall. Give it to Joni.
That's up to you, baby.
I think we have to give that one to Joni because they had the whole name.
Okay.
Number 20.
Well, let's Joni and Missy tie.
This was Darren's question. I said, is this your way of telling me you bought a new one?
It is not.
How many 3D printers does Darren own? How many 3D printers does Darren own? And that is our 20 questions.
And Joni gets it right with 3.
Aha. So we have
a winner by 1 point, Tracy.
All right, congratulations, Tracy. Going to receive the little girl, Evie, on her first bicycle. I think that's really a cute doll. She's about the size of a Kelly doll. She's just cute. Just cute little doll.
Just enough overhead light when it's flat. It's got a lot of glare.
Yeah.
She's cute.
This is always fun for us. We thank you so much for coming. We honestly appreciate it. We look forward to Thursday night. Sorry, this one was a little helter-skelter tonight, but we're working on it. You got to see Rue. I wish you could hear him crow. Thank you all for coming. Did you want to say anything?
No, I was just thinking maybe I'll come out with you in the morning and with the video camera and recording.
Oh, Rue?
Yeah, so we could play a rooster sound.
That'd be fun. Yeah. We did record some baby bunnies I have in nest boxes. Baby bunnies are born helpless and blind. Baby goats come out swinging.
Yeah.
Baby goats hit the ground and start using their feet for tap shoes. It's so cute. Thank you for coming, everyone. We really, really glad to see you tonight.
Good night. I'm around here somewhere. I would have turned it off to begin with. Hey.
You can see them in the replay. We have this set up to start broadcasting.
Yeah, you can go watch the video again. Good night, all.